Yep, I got a refill. I didn't say I was going to go there. There's lots of back and forth and right now. It's not great. I was gone so long, I forgot what I was doing. Great. Great. This is a good start. Let's take up all this iron, because I feel like that's something that we were going to do. There's lots of copper plate right here. Screw it. Let's just refill on all the necessities of life. Let's just take some of this stuff as well. Now, I think... Let's take a few of these. I think we were going to take some of these transport belts. And some more steel. No, we got enough steel. Stone, that's it. Something beginning with S, that's what it was, and I remembered. I got there eventually. Also, me saying remembered right there was very evil sounding. That is more than enough stone. So we will use all of that to our advantage by creating a bunch of these. We will need a bunch of these turns, so watch out. This isn't going to work. I just realized I've got to make another way to swoop around again. This keeps destroying itself. What I could do is I could make that the stop, and I could advance our walls a little bit more along this side. It could be a weird extension. That's gonna be that's as good as it's really gonna get, isn't it? I'm gonna do that. That is probably a better idea. We will make the extension, and we're just gonna have to somehow make sure that they don't ram into each other, which is probably what's gonna happen. But I feel like it's the only good way to do it that also saves us some extra time. And also it's a learning curve, which I think is the best bit. Okay, we've got to learn how to play the game right now. And even though we've got a good few episodes in this, we are still amateurs. Yes, we are. Unless I'm involved, in which case I would say I'm an extraordinaire. Probably the best player of Factorio you've ever seen. Lots of words to describe my greatness, basically. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to feel pretty good about it. Let's just take this as well. I should have really thought about what I was doing and then taken anything and got rid of some of the less engaging parts before actually coming back after my water run. But now I'm just going to have to try and entertain you as quick as I possibly can. There goes the train. I waved at the train a little bit. I didn't really because I got to use both my hands here to do this sort of like angled to the right, top left, really. While holding the right mouse button to really mine up all of these tracks. I really wish I had a better tool to dig up these tracks so that I did not have to, take so long. Oh, it's fine. I thought something exciting was going to happen then, but apparently we probably just got attacked by like a massive world. Oh, okay, no, my rhythm's been ruined. The rhythm ruiner. Okay, so we got so long to go. Not long ago at all, but for some reason that last stretch is always the longest. So I've got enough stuff over here. I should have taken the car with me, but I couldn't mine with it for some reason, so we will live with it. Now what we want is something down here to actually take any of the rubbish. And that should be fairly simple. It's just going to be a small post. We'll have it right here. Like there. That's pretty good. We'll make a wall. There we are. That'll be how that works. No, not like that. Up one more would be pretty great. There we are. Oh, we're being attacked! My car isn't being damaged, though, which is pretty great. They all just fall like, don't go near that iron beast. Pretty fantastic when you ask me. Stop asking me things. Right. Yeah, this is definitely going to need some sort of defense, though. Ammunition is not looking too good, so we'll probably need to just make like 10 of it. And we need to go back to making... What do we need to make this stuff? Just iron plate? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. So we can go down here and make one of these machines. We use one of the damaged ones. We're not going to go out of the train. Okay. That was close. I nearly got myself killed there. Thankfully, though, my common sense did save me this day. Thank you, common sense. No problem. Oh, that was really creepy, common sense. You should stop talking. Fuck you. I think he just, like, disappeared into the sunset there. It was pretty fantastic. Quite a beautiful moment. Do that. Do that. Make a power thingamajig. Make ammunition would be pretty fantastic. Awesome. It's not too quick, but it's quicker than what I'm doing. There we are. Now we have basically an unlimited supply of ammunition. We should have quite a lot by the time we get back. That is just the startup, though. Now what we need is a few lights for this extension. There's so much to do! We're doing very well, though. I would say we are performing... I'm not clicking the right thing there. We're doing very well. Hopelessly well. There we are. We'll do this. We'll just do it around the corners here. Pretty pointless. We need to connect a rather large electrical pole right here, which will also connect to a bunch of medium poles. I think we're running out of steel. No, we're not. We're running out of something else that requires this stuff. Copper. Okay, so we will go and deal with that later on. There we are. We'll deal with that later on, and we will deal with these now. We'll deal with them now. There we are. Fantastic. Fan-dabby-doozy. We'll get these done. Excuse me. You might want to take these turrets down here, but they're a bit damaged, so something tells me that they're actually doing their part. We'll put a turret here and a turret there. Once we actually finish creating these. There we are. And we will just put all of my ammunition in there. We'll go down here and pick up any ammunition that we have in that crate that we've already made stuff in. I want to make a little cubby hole in the back now. It's probably a good idea. There's no reason for me to not have that. It's just wasting my time otherwise. Right, here we go. If we just take whatever we've got in here. That's pretty good, actually. I've only been gone a little while. We will destroy this wall, because it's kind of pointless. Actually, we won't destroy the wall. We'll make a little hole for it, because that'll be pretty cool. We'll make it just right here. Doesn't have to be amazing. Or, properly aligned. There we are. It's just for me. There we go. Fantastic. Little doorway. And we will just throw it. Let's zoom out so we don't get hit by the train. There we are. Awesome. That's pretty good. Tell you what, we should make some cool armor. Yeah, we need a copper plate. That's what we need. We don't have much of it. So we will go ahead and pick up whatever we can find here. This chest has got to be nearly full by now. No, it's not. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's too much. If we can just hold shift and not control, that'd be pretty great. Let's make one heavy. I do mean heavy armor breastplate. Pretty good. That's pretty fantastic. I will probably throw away my armor into this random engine set. Because, yeah. Probably the engines as well. Why not? Nah, let's not do that. Look, I'm running at a decent pace at the same time. None of this makes sense. Which is why it's so beautiful. Alright, we'll run up here. We will not take any of these extra rails just yet. Because we are too lazy. Once again, we are too lazy. We, us, we're in it together, okay? Got very angry there. I do apologize. Not really. Anyway, we'll keep going. We want to make sure... Oh, get out of the car, didn't put the brake on! Oh, God! It's a massacre! Okay, let's go back. It's not really a massacre. Nothing that bad happened. It did stop the entire... It did cut the power for the entire sector. But, I mean, that's fine. It could have been worse. Could have been a TV antenna or something. I don't watch television very much, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not part of that age. There we are. There we go. That's working out. Now if we just make some tracks that are perfectly aligned. Perfectly aligned. The way I said perfectly amused me there, so I figured I'd keep going. Yeah. Right, let's do that. We want to make sure we're going to go the right way as well. So it's going to go down here. And now, I want to make some more of these side tracks. Obviously, we don't want to get sidetracked after it, do we now? Oh, way. I'm not too sure why that's a way situation. So, I think we're going to meet at about here. There we are. So now, we need to make some signals. I think that's how that works. So now we can't go that way. because there's someone within that area. We're going to put it along like this anyway. So there we are. So this is all fine, apparently, right now, because that guy's in that area, which doesn't make any sense because he's there. So really, what we need to do is make 2 rails and put 1 there as well, just in case we have any confusions. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because I failed to do it there, I was like, ugh, screw it. Why bother anymore? Very depressing, apparently. So down there is where the other selection will be. He's going to go round that way. I can't help but think there's going to be a form of collision eventually. That's how this is going to end. It's going to be unfortunate, but it might be really funny. So we're going to keep going with it. Now we need to make another connection, but that's just going to go around and back to this anyway, so we're not going to worry about that too much. If anything, we need to make just another one of these curvy tracks and make sure it does that, and it should be able to just eventually smooth its way into it like a smooth criminal. Oh yeah, fantastic. I think it goes along like that. Now we will take this track. Perfect. Perfect. Fantastic. And we will make another rail signal. We don't need to make another rail signal. I don't know why I'm bothering there. Let's take that. I don't want them to go along that way. That's not going to work. I don't know how this is how they're going to sense each other. I don't think they are. But we're about to find out. Is the key right there. We're going to make another one. I feel like we need another one. Right here. Anyway. Now we need to... I want to make sure it goes up and then around. That looks so weird. It's not a perfect circle. That's what keeps getting... You know, it's sort of ingraining itself into my mind. Just that fact. Go beep yourself somewhere else, you bastard. We need to make one of these. Oh, I don't need to make one of these. I keep doing that. And this is probably going to have to go down as well. So we will do that as well. Yeah, as well. There we are. We need to make another power connection right here. We'll do this. And we'll make sure it's connecting first. But, because we have all the parts that we do need, for, well, some of the parts anyway, we will go down and get this smeltery set up. Real quick, because it's not hard to do. There we are. Beautiful. That will be connected up to power cables like this. Not exactly a great way of doing it. But it's a way of doing it. Yeah, am I right? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Sure, buddy. Sure, get used to that. Yeah, I'm used to that. What am I talking about? I'm making some of those extra, which is kind of pointless. Now we need to go down here. Oh, shit, we need coal. That's fine. We'll bring some coal. We'll bring a lot of coal, basically. You could tell by my, I feel bad, ladies and gentlemen. I feel really shitty right now because I'm annoyed I just overlooked that. But it's fine. Everything's fine, okay? It's working out. We're having fun. Do that. Probably make an extra one right now. Screw it. Why not? Let's go nuts. Go nuts! Need to make a lot anyway. This is absurd. We're going to run out of power at this rate. Now we're looking alright. We get this. And... there we are. Needs to go into there. Needs to go out. Now we just need the fuel. I mean, we can just get some fuel. We'll just make some, like, fast tracks. Just, like, bring it along. I don't see why that's a problem, really. It would just be, the only problem with it is that it will be out in the open. So we will need to have defenses. That is actually the only problem I would have with it. Can we just destroy this nest? I mean, we can. But I don't really want to risk it. Not for a biscuit, anyway. We don't have much ammunition on us. 350 health, they have 15 health. Which, okay, that would take a long time. Our grenades do 25 damage. I mean, it's alright, but not amazing. We will... Where am I? What's going on? Down there. Yeah, we already fortified that area down there, so we should be alright. There we are. If we just get some of these fast tracks. Well, some of these fast tracks. There we are. We'll get that done. While we're doing that, I guess we will find a large power cable and connect it up. Is it connected? And I'm just not seeing it. It is, okay. Or it was just then, anyway. There we are. And we'll make 2 more. We'll just stop and make them that first. And we will put one here. And we'll just make one of these and put it along here. There we are, beautiful. We will surround it in walls. We don't have many walls on us, though. So I guess we'll just do this. Beautiful. That is how that works. Nice. It's nice and safe. I feel safe already just looking at it, really. There we are. Yeah, well, this is actually going to have to go into some slower ones. Not going to make a difference, but still. Okay, that's annoying. We'll make a bunch of these. I'm always just an inch away from just destroying the world. It's not great. Wrong way. No, not... Yeah, the wrong way. We'll say that. And we need a few more of these. We don't want that there. That's the last thing we want, so it means we're going to have to destroy this wall. There we go. Hopefully that lines up properly. Everything's so off right now. We're so close. I can taste it. Ah, come on. You can make it. Use your legs. Use your powers. One more to go. Okay. We've got the coal hooked up in a fairly comedic way. It's not exactly what I would call rocket science. It's what I would call absolute... Oh, shit. No path. So this is the... This is the hard bit. Because now he has no path. Now I'm wondering if this is due to damage. Oh my god. We are taking too long right now. We are going to get overrun inevitably. Oh my god. Ah, fight him off. Oh, how much health do these guys have? More, apparently. Okay, they actually didn't do too much. I thought they did a lot more than that, but no, apparently they barely scratched the surface. Unless it's because they had the ability to do damage to one of our gun turrets, which I feel like was the case, because I feel like there was one gun turret here before, and now it's gone. So we gotta watch out right now, because they might be able to hit through walls. Which is why I'm gonna put it there and give it all my ammunition. Which isn't much. In fact, we can make a few bits extra, just for him. There we are. They build up the masses very quickly as well. What's this? Medium worm. So worm is probably some sort of a turret that they have. Oh, they're fine. We can deal with them. They're trying to flank us, but they are... Alright, we gotta try and deal with this. So why do you have no path, good sir? Did I destroy something belonging to you? Nope, okay. There just seems to be something wrong with this whole new system that I've created for us. That's fine. You don't need to worry about that. I should have really got the car before making all of this traveling. But let's find out. So all of these are green. The ones up here are green. I imagine the two down there are red for some random reason. That's probably what's going on. These still require coal, apparently. Which means it's not going in. That's because that's the wrong way. There we are. I found that out instantly. That's how good I am. Right, let's make our way down here. That's how good I am, even though there's a discrepancy in one of our train lines. So right here, this should work. I don't see any problem with any of this. I may have deleted something without thinking about it. And I just sort of like strolled on by like, yeah, whatever. I'll do what I want. There's some tracks there, which we still need to get rid of. Eventually, we will do that, but not now. No, I don't see any reason why he has no path. Other than all the gunk and the horribleness that's in the way. It might be all this. It might be this. It's kind of in the way a little bit. Possibly, but... No, we got this. Change the name if I really wanted to. D. Hello, D. I am D. Welcome, D. How you doing, buddy? So, I'm not really too sure what's wrong with it. But I have a sneaky suspicion that this may have something to do with it. Or it's just the way that I have done this sort of a railing system. Now that could be another reason. Tell you what though, I feel like if we're going to go all out on this railing system, signaling system, we should really... Oh my god. Dear God. Take them out. I'm out of ammunition. Shit. It's fine. They'll all die. Not like they're doing anything. Our car's all the way down there. We'll forget about it for now. And I'm going to go figure out this problem. Okay, so I don't know why this train doesn't have any path. So I'm probably just going to dismantle it and move it around a bit. And I'm going to see what I can do about this track. However, I'm going to do that stuff next episode. And I'm going to get the Copperfields set up. Copperfields. Or TVOBT set up next episode. However, we've been taking a lot of damage right now. And I feel like we need to go on a revenge run against these damn worms. I should have made these grenades first, actually, before setting this all up. Merv right now has been pissing me off because he just doesn't stop rattling around. This has been like a complete disaster of a series. Not series. Playthrough right now. Okay? It's just one problem after another. I've been doing a lot of fixing that. I feel pretty good right now. I've been doing a lot of trouble fixing. Sure. Tell you what, I'm going to get rid of this track right now. Maybe that's what it does. I gotta stop not taking that off. Right, does that fix your pathing? Oh, it just doesn't stop. Doesn't stop! Okay. That's good. It's funny how it doesn't stop, though. I'm not gonna lie. We should, fix it a bit, though. There we are. While we're making our grenades. Okay, apparently not. You still not gonna go? Nope, still not gonna go. Okay, that's fine. I'll just put that back there. Not too sure why you've all of a sudden decided, oh, you know what? There's not enough paths now, even though everything is connected up. I'm probably missing something. I really hope I am missing something, because it looks like I've just faced a random bug right now when it comes to adding extra paths. Also, they can hit through the wall, I found. They can hit through the wall and hit the turrets. So I have these extra padding. The extra padding they've got right here is actually necessary. You do require it. Now, I'm not too sure if I could really do much against these guys. I do have some armor-piercing rounds. Some personnel rounds. Piercing rounds. Probably personnel rounds. So they'll be good against these guys. Now, this is where most of the trouble's actually coming from. But we do have a big sort of force up here that we might want to deal with so that we don't have to take any damage to this area in the future. And also, it's a bit smaller, so we have a bit more of a chance of actually dealing with it. So, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go nuts. Where's our grenades? The better question is, how do we use grenades? Do we just... oh, shit. No, there we go. That's how you use them. So, yeah, let's see what we can do about this. Oh, my God. These personnel rounds are great. Throw a grenade! Apparently, it's not that great. These things last. Okay, better just to shoot with personnel rounds. There we go. Beautiful. Because apparently grenades are really bad. Not really bad, but really bad. Yeah, we're taking out these masses. We're destroying them. Now we won't take any damage from the north. This is fantastic. A good way to end. We need some more of these piercing rounds. They're fantastic. Awesome. Oh, wow. What have they dropped? They have dropped something interesting, which I did not... What is it called? It's... I can't read it. We'll see what you've got. Alien artifact. We could probably do something with these alien artifacts later on in the series, ladies and gentlemen, once we leave this damn hellhole of a planet. That'll be in the next few episodes, though, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time for some more Factorio. I always fuck it up. Anyway, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Follow me on Twitch to watch some live streams, I guess. I was meant to say Twitter there. Follow me on Twitter for updates on the channel and live streams. And I will see you guys next time for some Factorio. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. One day I'll actually get an outro done right. Not today.